In the serene yet intellectually charged atmosphere of the writer's nook, a cozy bookstore and writing hub nestled in the heart of the city, the scent of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the musty smell of old books. Writers of all ages gathered in the various nooks and crannies, some lost in their work, others engaging in spirited discussions. At a corner table by the window, Emily Parker, a seasoned author known for her deeply evocative novels, sat across from Ava, a budding writer who had recently transitioned into blogging. They were deep in conversation, discussing the evolving landscape of writing in the digital age.
Emily, I've always admired your novels and how they've touched so many lives. But I have to admit, since I started blogging, I've found the shift from writing books to writing blog posts quite challenging. It's a different style, a different rhythm. What do you think is the most important thing to keep in mind when transitioning from book writing to blogging?
Ava, I'm glad you brought this up. The transition from books to blogs is indeed a significant one. I'd say the most important thing is understanding your audience. In blogging, your readers expect concise, engaging content that they can consume quickly, often on the go. It's about finding that balance between depth and brevity. But what about you? What's been the biggest challenge you faced in this transition?
Question: What's been the biggest challenge you faced in transitioning from book writing to blogging? A. Adapting to a more conversational and informal tone. B. Maintaining reader engagement over shorter posts. C. Balancing personal voice with informative content.
Answer: B. Maintaining reader engagement over shorter posts. Ava, maintaining reader engagement over shorter posts, option B, can be challenging. Unlike novels, where you have the luxury of developing characters and plots over hundreds of pages, blogs require you to grab attention quickly and keep it. You need to be punchy and to the point, while still delivering value.
That's exactly what I've been struggling with. In a novel, you have the time to build up to something, but in a blog, you have to deliver almost instantly. How do you manage to keep your posts engaging without losing the depth that readers expect?
It's a delicate balance. The key is to focus on a single, strong idea per post and explore it thoroughly but succinctly. Think of each post as a vignette, a snapshot that provides insight but leaves the reader wanting more. This keeps them coming back to your blog for new content.
Emily and Ava delved deeper into the art of engaging readers through concise yet impactful writing. Emily shared her strategies for breaking down complex topics into digestible parts, using attention-grabbing headlines, and incorporating personal anecdotes to create a connection with the audience.
While keeping posts engaging is crucial, another challenge is maintaining a consistent voice that resonates with your audience. Blogging is more personal and immediate compared to book writing. How do you think a writer can effectively develop and maintain their voice in the blogosphere? Question: How can a writer effectively develop and maintain their voice in the blogosphere? A. By writing regularly and experimenting with different styles until they find what resonates. B. By focusing on topics they're passionate about to ensure authenticity. C. By engaging with their readers through comments and social media to refine their voice.
Answer: A. By writing regularly and experimenting with different styles until they find what resonates. Emily: I think writing regularly and experimenting with different styles, option A, is key. Blogging allows for more experimentation than traditional book writing, and through that process, a writer can discover what works best for them and their audience.
That's absolutely right. The beauty of blogging is that it's an evolving medium. Your voice can grow and change over time, and regular writing helps you hone it. It's also important to stay true to yourself and let your personality shine through in your posts.
They continue to discuss the importance of authenticity in blogging, with Emily emphasizing that while it's important to experiment, it's equally crucial to maintain a core voice that readers can identify with. She encouraged Ava to embrace the flexibility of blogging as a way to explore different aspects of her writing.
One thing I've been thinking about is the difference in pacing between books and blogs. In a novel, you have the luxury of pacing your story, but in a blog, everything feels more immediate. How do you handle pacing in your blog posts compared to your novels? Question: how do you handle pacing in your blog posts compared to your novels? A. By focusing on delivering a strong hook in the first few sentences. B. By breaking up longer content into a series of posts to maintain interest. C. By varying the length and style of posts to keep readers engaged.
Answer: A. By focusing on delivering a strong hook in the first few sentences. Ava: delivering a strong hook in the first few sentences, option A, is crucial in blogging. You need to capture the reader's attention immediately. Otherwise, they'll move on to something else. This is different from novels, where you can take your time to build suspense.
That makes sense. It's like you need to condense the essence of your writing into the opening lines to draw readers in. It's definitely a different kind of challenge compared to novel writing.
Exactly. But once you master that hook, the rest of the post can unfold more naturally. It's about rethinking the way you approach storytelling, making it more immediate and accessible.
They explored the nuances of pacing in different writing formats, with Emily explaining how the art of the hook is as much about style as it is about substance. She shared examples from her own blog, demonstrating how she crafted opening lines that immediately drew readers into the content.
Considering everything we've discussed, audience engagement, maintaining voice, and pacing, what do you think is the most important mindset for a writer who's transitioning from books to blogging?
I'd say it's adaptability. The digital space is constantly changing, and what works today might not work tomorrow. You need to be open to evolving your style, your content, and your approach based on feedback and trends.
I couldn't agree more. Adaptability is crucial in this fast-paced environment. Blogging allows for more flexibility, but it also demands that you stay current and responsive. The more adaptable you are, the more successful you'll be.
As their conversation came to a close, both Emily and Ava felt energized by the discussion. They knew that by focusing on adaptability, maintaining a strong voice, and engaging their audience effectively, they could navigate the digital landscape with confidence and continue to grow as writers. As the late afternoon sun streamed through the bookstore windows, Emily and Ava returned to their writing, ready to apply the insights they had shared, each crafting their own unique path in the ever-evolving world of digital storytelling. Here are 5 key concepts related to the theme of author to blogger.
Audience engagement. Understanding the need for concise, engaging content that resonates quickly with readers in a digital format. Voice development. Experimenting with styles and maintaining a consistent voice that resonates with the audience while staying authentic.
Pacing. Focusing on strong hooks and effective pacing to capture and maintain reader interest in shorter blog posts. Adaptability. Embracing the flexibility and responsiveness required in the digital space to stay current and relevant.
Experimentation. Regular writing and experimentation as a way to discover what works best for both the writer and the audience in the blogosphere.